guys, it's April Joy here, and I am fresh off the plane. Oh my goodness, from Bangkok, Thailand. When I tell you that was the best trip ever, it was amaze balls. Okay, amaze balls. Like seriously, I've been all around the world, and this is by far the best place I've been to. My husband said the same thing. I mean, it was just amazing. It was absolutely amazing. So in this video, I want to run down really quickly just some need to knows, some important need to knows. My husband and I, we planned, arranged and booked this trip ourselves, and it ran super smooth. No hiccups, none whatsoever. So I'm going to tell you what we did, and just some things to know, you know, on your trip to Thailand, which you should take. But if you are planning to take a trip, this vid is, I think this vid will be really helpful for you. So what airline did we take? So we like to drive to Canada. We live in Detroit, so we like to drive to Canada and take Air Canada straight flight to China. Last year we went to China, and we were able to take a straight flight to Shanghai. So this time going to Thailand, we couldn't take a straight flight there, but we could fly straight to China. And then from China, from Beijing, we flew into Beijing, and then from Beijing we flew into Thailand, into Bangkok, Thailand. Honey, that Thai Air, Thai Airways was absolutely amazing. That plane, let me tell you, we pay extra. We don't fly first class. Now, I'm not ready to sell my organs just yet to fly first class. I'm working my way up to that, but right now that is, I can't do first class too, with the luxury hotels, but I foresee that in my future, but and I'm gonna claim it. But right now we do upgrade to, we're still in economy class, but we upgrade to a roomier seat, more leg room, because my husband is tall. So we pay extra for the exit rows, and they're really nice. They are nice. I would suggest that if you don't want to do business class or first class, do the exit rows, especially if you're tall, you need extra leg room. That is definitely the way to go, you know, if you can't do the first class. But that Thai Airway plane, all of the seats are roomy. Oh my goodness, I mean, they were absolutely roomy, comfortable, big, nice seats. Just the plane, it was just luxury all day. Like, I really felt like I had paid extra to fly on this plane. It was so nice. The food was amazing. Yes, definitely Thai Airway. And I've been on many planes, honey, and that plane is by far the best plane I've ever been on. Okay, so yeah, so we flew to Beijing, and then on to from there we flew to Thailand, and we saved a lot of money. So look into that. If you don't mind flying, you know, driving to Toronto. So what you're going to do is you're going to drive to Pearson. I think it was like 4 hours. And we just stay over in Mississauga. It's a airport right across the street from the airport. Hotel right across the street from the airport. Okay, and then, so let me talk about the money. You get way more money. Okay, I think it's for one Thai baht, it's like 27. No, for $1 American dollar, you get 27 Thai bahts. So for like $1,500, you can get back 44,700, I believe. But let me say this: I would suggest you going to your bank and ordering your money through the bank. You get a better exchange rate. You will get slightly robbed at the airport currency exchange if you do it that way. But if you order your money through the bank, you have to give them order it at least a week in advance before you leave. At least, I would say 2 weeks, just to make sure, everything runs smoothly. we saw the big difference. I ordered my money through the bank. My husband got his money from the airport, and he did get robbed. So order your money, your currency through the airport, through the bank, excuse me. So what season to travel in? Now, we traveled, you know, we just got back. So April, May is hot. Oh, honey, yes, hot. Okay. I'm talking about sweltering, melting hot. Now, I was still able to wear makeup and stuff like that. It wasn't running all down my shirt and stuff, but it was indeed hot. I did pack a fan. That little fan saved my life. Okay. It saved my life. So I mean, it's hot, yes, but it's not like, oh my God, I don't want to leave my hotel. No, it's not that hot, but it is hot. It definitely is hot. Normally I break out into hives, from the sweat. I normally break out around my neck. I didn't break out this time. 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago, I went to St. Croix. It was hot there, but it wasn't as hot as it was here. It was like 99 degrees here. I broke out in St. Croix. I didn't break out here. So that's awesome. But yes, it is really, really hot. So they suggest if you want it to be a little cooler, travel around December, January. November, December, January is the more cooler season. I can't remember what it was about that season, but I know like after this season, the next season is like the monsoon. So you don't want to go. I would suggest not going after May, you know, right after May, because that's when it's going to be your rainy season. So yeah, Google that, double check. But they did say that it was cooler in November, December, January. But just make sure that's not the rainy season. You don't want to go in the rainy season. You want to be able to enjoy everything. Okay, so also, right before I got on that plane, I took my emergency. Take some airborne. Get your vitamin C up, because it's a lot of coughing. These 2 planes that I took, these were the most coughingest folk I ever seen in my life. And they do not cover their mouths. I'm giving you a warning. They don't cover their mouths, you know, just, I ain't trying to talk about nobody, but just take care of yourself, be prepared, get in your vitamin C. Okay, so my hotel was the Waldorf Astoria, Bangkok. I mean, when I tell you the service was impeccable, I mean, it was absolutely impeccable. Oh my goodness. There are plenty hotels, plenty nice hotels. I just stayed at that one so I can, you know, talk about that one. We arranged our driver to pick us up, our transfers to and from the airport. We arranged with the hotel. So, I mean, but of course you can get a taxi, or if your hotel has the shuttle or whatever, but we were able to arrange all of that through our hotel. And I felt safe at all times. I mean, it was really, really awesome. Okay, and what to pack? So of course, if you're gonna do hot, I do suggest packing 1 pair of pants, so just in case. So when we did the water, we did the floating market. I wore my pants just to be on the safe side. I didn't know if we were going to be trekking through grass, leaves, those mosquitoes. I just wasn't sure. So I wore my long pants and I was okay. I didn't feel like I was going to die 10 deaths because it was so hot. I was pretty protected. I was covered. We rode the elephant, so I wanted to wear, you know, pants just to be safe, and I was good. So definitely pack sundresses. Pack something where you're going to be covered as far as your arms and your legs if you go into the temples. I really wasn't interested in going into the temples. I got a couple of pictures of some beautiful, the beautiful temples, because they have beautiful architecture. Oh my God, it's just beautiful. But I wasn't interested in going into the temples, so I didn't care about packing that type of stuff. But if you do want to go inside, you do have to be fully covered. I think there are places where you can buy, you know, some sarongs and some what do you call those things? Pashminas to cover yourself. But you know, just pack something if you want to make sure, you know, it fit or it's cute or whatever. Sunscreen. Pack your sunscreen. Mosquito repellent. I got the mosquito repellent that was also for the protection against the dengue fever. I was really nervous about the dengue fever. I ain't gonna lie. I had never really wanted to go to Thailand because I was scared of that dengue fever, because it's a really icky, nasty fever that you just do not want to. You don't want to catch no kind of fever. but especially not that dengue fever. Oh, Jesus, you don't want to catch that. So I did spray myself down with mosquito repellent before I got into the boat for the floating market. Do not drink the tap water, ladies and gentlemen. Do not drink the tap water. Only do bottled water. And don't drink any drinks with ice in it. I did get sick for like 25 minutes. I did. And I said, well, okay, well, what did I do differently? I drank some tea from McDonald's and it had ice in it. So I did get a little sick. It wasn't brutal. You know, it wasn't like, oh my God, I'm about to pass out, call the doctor. But, I did get a little sick for a little bit. My husband, me and my husband. So be aware. Tuk-tuk drivers. But I will say tuk-tuks are reasonable. They're super cute, but also, just be aware of them wanting to take you other places other than what you ask for. They'll say, oh, if you go here and just look for 5 minutes, they'll give me a gas card. Or, I mean, it's super safe. We did do it and we were aware of it prior to going. It's super safe. It is. But I just want you to know that will happen. People call it scams and all. It's not really a scam. They actually tell you, like, please, can you just look for 5 minutes? They'll give me a gas card. If you just go in and look, they'll take you to the tailors, the suits, and all of that stuff. So, yeah, they will do that. And I mean, and if you're really firm with them, like, no, take me here. I want to go here. You know, then, you know, they'll do it, but they will, you know, beg for quite a little while, you know, for you to, you know, go where they're trying to take you. And it's not that they're trying to leave you there. They just want to take you there because it's their friends, you know, and they've set up this system where, okay, you bring the company here, I take care of you here. You know, I get you some gas for your tuk-tuk. So just be mindful of that. And also, when you get into the cabs, they're going to ask you, you know, do you want to go here? You want to go there? Later on, the two people that we did do that with, I mean, it was very safe. I mean, when I tell you I felt safe at all times, I really did. I really, really did. They will say, you know, well, I can meet you here. You know, I can meet you at your hotel at so-and-so a time, and I'll take you here for so-and-so a bot. And I mean, we didn't have any issues. I mean, everything was really cool. So if you want to go other places, you can make arrangements with them if you feel safe. Now, we didn't run into any sketchy people. That's not to say there is none. But, you know, as long as you feel cool with them and you take down their information and tell them to, you know, let your concierge know that, you know, you will be getting a ride from them later. They'll, you know, let you know that the hotel should let you know when they have arrived and, you know, tell you to come down. So I felt safe at all times. And it was cool to do that. Okay, so the Patpong night market, super cool place. You can buy anything there from handbags to jewelry to, I bought a little fake Fendi bag. I mean, you could tell the quality was cheap. You know, it's fake. You know, you could tell, but super cheap. Haggling is a must. You have to. I'm so not good at that, but I learned. I did learn because you will get robbed if you don't haggle. So definitely haggle. And they will walk up to you with the little cards in their hand. Tomorrow, you go to sex show. You know, you say yay or nay if you're interested in that, but just to let you know, they will do that. They will come up to you with all of these items of everything that, you know, you can see. They walked up to me talking about, you want to watch Make Love Show? Ma'am, not at all. So I'm just letting you know that will happen. Oh, and the ping pong show is not people standing up there playing ping pong. No, it's not. It is a sexual show. So everywhere you will see pictures of their king. Everywhere. They love their king. I mean, they love him. Okay. And so I'm just letting you know, be respectful. If you see any type of shrine or any type of, you know, little Thai house with the yellow flowers, elephants, and, you know, if it looks like it's probably a place where they pray and they bow to, and, you know, so just be respectful. I didn't really take pictures of it like up close. I tried to get it like far away so I could show you. But definitely they have pictures of their king everywhere. They love their king. The old king, I think he passed away, and then his son, they have pictures of them everywhere. And I saw a few pictures of the queen, but I mean, not like that king. They love him. Oh, and also you will see some monks. I saw a truck full of them. I didn't really see some walking around. I don't know why I wanted to get a picture of one walking around, but I did, but I didn't get one. But yeah, so I think you can take a picture of them, but I would, just be, mindful and respectful of them. I also traveled to the countryside of Bangkok. That's where I rode my husband and I rode the elephants, and we did the floating market. You have, listen to me. April Joy is telling you, please experience the floating market and the elephant rides. If you haven't seen my video, look at my video of the our entire trip. I compiled all of our footage and pictures and just things that we did. The elephant, oh my goodness. It was just, I could not believe, first of all, I could not believe my scary butt did it. I can't believe it. I will say this though, if you suffer from motion sickness, don't do it. Don't do it. You will get sick. It's very rocky, very bumpy, honey, I swayed, honey, honey, I was on a hammock and somebody was just whipping me back and forth, but it was absolutely everything. You are kind of high up, so if you're afraid of heights, I would reconsider, but don't let that fear run you. Do it. Experience it. You will never forget it. Okay, so what else? Oh yeah, and on the at the water market, bring some water. Now you can buy stuff. Like literally, you're floating by and you're buying things, but bring some water, bring a fan, and your mosquito repellent, and a bag. Bring a bag. Bags are musts. Bags. Bring your bag. I have my backpack. Have a rag in there to wipe off your sweat, because you're going to be sweating. You are going to be melting. So rag, fan, water. Oh, cash only too. Cash only. No cards at the floating market. I didn't see anybody, whip out a card. But bring cash. Definitely some cash. Sky bars. The sky bars. Sky bars are very popular in Bangkok. But if you are going to go, be mindful that they close at 1 a.m. They are not open all night. They close at 1 a.m. and you have to wear pants, gentlemen. You have to wear pants. I don't think there is a dress code for the women, but I know my husband had on shorts, and so they told him, no, you have to have on pants. So, and okay, so when traveling, I would not suggest using your debit card, because you will, oh my God, you will get fees. Jesus. The exchange rate fees. If you have a world credit card, use that. I had a world credit card that I could use all over the world, and I did not get any fees. Oh my goodness, I didn't get any. So be mindful of that. Oh, if you're going to have anything custom made, so my husband had a suit made and a custom made shirt. If you're going to have anything custom made, I would suggest going the day you get there. And if it's too late, go first thing in the morning, so that they can have time to make it. My husband had a custom made shirt, and they made that in an evening, like literally. He went that afternoon and picked it up that night. They dropped it off at the hotel that night, 9 o'clock that night. And so, but the suit, of course, that takes a little bit longer. So definitely, have that, done, have your measurements done, when you get there, so that they can have time to make your suit. Okay, what else? I hope this is helpful for you. Oh God. Okay. I got one bad thing to say about this place. Just one. Just one. They have cockroaches. Okay. big, pregnant cockroaches. Not only are the, listen to me. Not only are the cockroaches pregnant, they have balls. I'm not lying. They are big. They are the size of shampoo bottles. Okay. They are huge. Just be mindful. Okay. When you're walking, and I only saw them at night. I only saw the demons at night. Okay. So just be mindful of that. If you are afraid, I just take a tuk-tuk or a cab somewhere, you know, if you're going to walk far. But, yeah. Look, I'm all looking. When I tell you I was so scared. I was so scared. Oh my, because I do not like bugs. Oh my God. I will just be mindful of the bugs. Okay. So, oh yeah, so plan to travel outside of Bangkok, and when you do, just know, because, and I want you to plan, because it takes hours. It takes hours to get to the beaches. You know, of course, Phuket, beautiful Phuket. We're gonna go there when we go back. But it takes, you have to take a plane to get to Phuket. But the other beaches, they do take a few hours to drive to get to. So put that in your plans. If that's what you want to do, just know you do have to plan for that. Fully covered, visiting temples. Look up places to visit. Have a list. And if you have a list, that's cool. But also wing a few things. Be spontaneous. I swear, it's so much fun. It's absolutely so much fun. We did have a list, but then we did just wing some things as well and just have fun. Again, I felt very safe at all times. There were police everywhere. I was downtown Bangkok, near the the state tower that was famous in The Hangover. What else? The robot building. Some people like to call it the pixel building. The building looked like it's like crumbling on one side. It's so sweet. So I was in that area, and I mean, I felt really safe. Even traveling outside in the countryside of Bangkok, I felt very safe. And also try all of the food, even the nasty stuff. I tried to try a scorpion, but I couldn't find any. I guess I didn't go to the right night markets that had them. But even if it's nasty, just try it. I mean, it's all part of the experience, you know, going out of the country. But even though we have McDonald's, of course, try it. Because every McDonald's is different. They have different foods. They taste different. I mean, just try it. Don't say, we got a McDonald's. No, try it, because it tastes different. I think that's about everything, I believe. Oh, and if you're gonna do the exit rows, know that you're by the doors. So it's cold. So I layered up. I wore two pairs of leggings, 2 shirts, a little jacket, and I had my big blanket that covers my feet and it goes all the way up to my face. I had gloves too, because last time we traveled to China, it was so cold, honey. I needed a fur band around my head. I needed gloves. Oh my goodness. But it wasn't that cold this time. It was cold, but it wasn't as cold as it was when I was on my way to China. But yeah, other than that, I hope this video was super helpful. If you have any questions or comments, comment down below, subscribe. Yeah, I will see you next time. Where to next, AJ?